The letter hidden in that box contains your prophetic turnaround. God message: the letter hidden in that box contains your prophetic turnaround, my beloved child. The room is quiet but the air is charged like a storm held in a glass. Archangel Michael says a sealed instruction is making its way to your hands through a path that looks ordinary but burns with design. A letter waits in a box that looks harmless yet carries the weight of a new season. This is viral news about you in the next 24 hours, and the hour has begun to move in your favor. A soft pull is guiding your steps toward a place you once overlooked and passed by. The box is not screaming for attention, yet a holy magnet draws your eyes and steadies your breath. You feel a slow thrum beneath your ribs like a hidden drum warming up. A hush rises around you and the air folds into focus as if the world wants you to notice one small, simple thing. The letter carries a turnaround so precise that even delays begin to work like bridges. Stay with me and do not skip because momentum is building with every word. The paper inside that box carries power, but your alignment is the key that unlocks it. You are on schedule and nothing valuable has been lost to time. Pause and let this settle like gold dust on your shoulders. Type Amen 333 to claim calm focus, and comment a line to seal your steps. Breathe and prepare because the next paragraphs open the lid from the inside. The path that brings you to the box unfolds like a film reel that finally plays. Household corners brighten, forgotten drawers hum, and old shelves grow meaningful under a sudden light. Your spirit already knows the direction because the letter has been whispering your name all week. You move with quiet confidence because your feet answer a call older than fear. The letter carries not only words but a blueprint that rearranges circumstances without noise. The box holds a key that unlocks choices you did not know belonged to you. The turnaround written inside does not beg for permission because it carries authority. It rearranges calendars, bends traffic, and leads helpers to your street without alarms. Your hands stop shaking because the future is receiving you without resistance. The paper is folded 3 times like a promise measured with care. You will notice the edges first and then the warmth as if it has waited beside a lamp. Your name appears with a clarity that ends every lie about being overlooked. Hold steady and stand open for what is next. Type Amen 111 to receive swift clarity, and comment I receive to keep your window wide. The next wave carries instruction that sticks like sunrise. In the first lines of that letter you will see a word that lands like a key. The word turns an inner lock and something heavy slides back without a grind. Your chest rises as pressure breaks and space returns to your lungs. You read the next lines and the ink feels alive under your eyes. Each sentence is a step and each step closes the door behind old shadows. The letter releases you from stories that ended in the middle and left your heart unfinished. Momentum rises like clean wind over still water. The letter does not push you into speed because grace prefers steady confidence over frantic motion. Your days begin to match your design rather than your doubts. Your timeline flips from survival to orchestration. The right people sense a signal and reposition without your pleading. The box started a domino of favor that falls toward your door and stops at your feet. Seal this chapter with intention before moving on. Type Amen 777 to anchor favor, and comment ready to welcome appointed paths. Your hands are learning a new grip that does not drop what is meant to stay. A memory surfaces, not to hurt you but to make room for repair. The letter names what needs cleansing like a gentle physician with warm hands. Release pours through your chest and wets the ground for new seeds. You remember a promise you kept during a hard night. The letter counts that promise as currency and opens a vault you forgot you owned. A relief sigh rises from the bottom of your soul and climbs to your eyes. Doors that had rusted shut begin to swing as if touched by light oil. The hinges do not scream because tension bows to soft authority. You walk through without apology and the floor welcomes your stride. Archangel Michael says the delay has served your accuracy and not your defeat. Alignment arrives like a train on time and pulls you into a carriage with your name on the window. Your seat is warm because this journey expected you. Mark this threshold with purpose. Type Amen 8888 to fix your seat in divine timing, and comment victory to keep the car moving. The track ahead is clean and the signals are green. Now the letter shifts from comfort to instruction because comfort without motion stalls. A simple 3-step pattern appears and it fits your life like a glove. Step 1 clears your space, Step 2 sets your schedule, and Step 3 opens your mouth with courage. You carry the letter into your morning routine and it reshapes how you start. The first 10 minutes become a launchpad and not a lounge. Movement with meaning outruns motion without aim. You notice that calls return faster and emails sound warmer. People who once minimized you begin to weigh their words. Your presence thickens with peace that others can feel without being told. The letter instructs you to bless what is small so it grows in clean soil. You feed tiny fires and they begin to light a room. Your gratitude becomes a hammer that breaks old ceilings without violence. Hold the flow and keep the current. Type Amen 1212 for aligned action, and comment flow to stay in rhythm. The lift you feel is sustained by simple obedience. A name drops into your mind like a pebble in still water. The letter circles that name with gentle ink and assigns it to your next chapter. Partnership is coming with alignment rather than noise. You do not chase because chasing shakes the bottle and spills the oil. You stand, you glow, and the right eyes find you by signal not by spectacle. The letter replaces striving with attraction and fear with poise. Resources begin to gather like birds finding a branch prepared for them. Favors perch around you and sing in notes that sound like open doors. The timing is effortless because the score has been rehearsed. What you need will not arrive empty because empty packages mock hope. Provision comes with instructions that multiply peace. You will feel full without excess and strong without hardness. Lock this layer with a firm seal. Type Amen 444 to secure provision, and comment blessed to affirm overflow without waste. The table in front of you holds exactly what fits you. The letter speaks to your name and restores its shine. Every place it was smudged by careless hands receives a soft cloth and a fresh polish. Your name begins to open rooms with respectful silence. Old labels break like thin glass under warm water. You do not carry words that never fit your shoulders. The letter fits you with new language that does not choke your neck. Your voice settles low and steady like a lighthouse beam across fog. People find their way by the calm of your tone, not by the volume of your shout. The letter stationed you as a quiet signal and not a desperate siren. Your days begin to carry a signature scent of clarity. Confusion drops away from your calendar and your pillow gains honest rest. The letter corrects the air around your life. Fasten this progress into your bones. Type Amen 999 to finalize restoration, and comment new name to witness clean introductions. The atmosphere around you learns a new weather. The letter now turns to the matter of courage because courage keeps rooms you have entered. It calls you to stand tall in gentle strength and walk into promised ground. Your shoes begin to memorize victory. You meet moments that used to rattle your ribs and they lose their teeth. Courage wraps your spine like sunlight along a tall doorframe. The letter teaches your body to remember triumph. Opportunities that once frightened you now feel like honest invitations. You respond without flinching and the world respects the yes on your lips. Your calendar becomes a choir that sings harmony. You see a small sign at midday that confirms the page has turned. A message reaches you with rare kindness and it lands like proof. The letter had already arranged it while you slept. Keep the door open and the light steady. Type Amen 1010 for boldness, and comment courage to engrave strength into your walk. Standing tall feels natural now. A gentle reconciliation begins to flow toward a strained bond. The letter does not force a return that harms your heart. It releases clean closure or peaceful reunion according to wisdom. Your boundaries grow beautiful like fences with gates that you control. People who love you learn the path through the gate and honor it. The letter protects your peace without turning you cold. You carry warmth that does not burn you while it warms others. Your kindness returns with interest because you plant it in safe ground. The letter rewards soft hearts that learned firmness. The night grows soft and the next morning rises with color. You feel early joy like a small bell in your chest. The letter continues working while you drink water and breathe slow. Affirm the healing of your ties and time. Type Amen 2323 to bless relationships, and comment peace to keep your gates wise. What is yours finds you without strain. The letter now speaks to long-laden dreams that sat patient at the back shelf. It rolls them forward like luggage returning on a clean carousel. Desire and discipline finally shake hands. You revise your plan in the light of new clarity. The steps are simple and honest rather than distant and dramatic. The road ahead fits your feet and your energy. Helpers appear with the right tools instead of loud advice. They place sturdy planks and hold them steady while you walk. The letter draws real builders and dismisses spectators. Your results begin to stack like neat books on a wide table. Each page holds proof and each chapter builds courage. The letter loves evidence because evidence silences doubt. Bind this acceleration with joy, not pressure. Type Amen 1414 for sustained growth, and comment built to honor your proof. Good work becomes your comfort and not your enemy. Midway through the day a small unexpected message arrives. It carries warmth and a green light that you feel in your stomach. The letter smiles inside your pocket while the wind shifts in your direction. Your posture changes and doors seem to lean toward you. Even silence feels friendly because you are tuned to the right station. The letter trains your intuition to trust the gentle pull. You release the need to over-explain because peace does the talking. Your steps answer louder than speeches and your outcomes speak in full sentences. The letter prefers demonstration over defense. Evenings grow restful without the ache of unfinished panic. You work with rhythm and stop with honor. The letter teaches closure that does not bleed into midnight. Keep the cadence alive through the second wind. Type Amen 1515 to protect your rhythm, and comment still to secure gentle nights. Your pillow welcomes a clean mind. A small test arrives to measure your new stance. The letter had already prepared the answer and placed it near your right hand. You pick it up without trembling and pass without noise. Trust deepens like roots drinking rain during a soft storm. Your calm becomes contagious and the room mirrors your breath. The letter turns you into a thermostat rather than a thermometer. You begin to bless your path in advance and the road responds. Your words plant flags that mark safe turns and open lanes. The letter authorizes your declarations to build and not to break. Your creativity wakes up with bright eyes and clean hands. Ideas stand in a line and wait their turn to serve. The letter releases focus that keeps them in order. Confirm your authority with a gentle nod. Type Amen 1717 to anchor mastery, and comment focus to keep ideas disciplined. Your mind runs like clear water. In the closing stretch of these 24 hours, the atmosphere thickens with promise. You sense a final nudge toward the exact place where the box rests. The letter within calls your name like a bell that only you can hear. You stretch your hand and the lid lifts without a struggle. Under the soft cover lies the folded paper that already changed your day. Your palm grows warm as if the future recognizes its owner. You open the letter and the last lines rise like a sunrise behind a hill. They speak of restoration that meets you at the door and refuses to pass you by. They declare a turning that never turns back. Archangel Michael says your turnaround is not a rumor or a tease. The seal is broken for you and the path is open in front of your feet. The hourglass flips and the sand flows in your favor. You hold the page and the room brightens by one quiet shade. The next 12 weeks arrange themselves like stepping stones across clear water. The letter commands the stones to hold your weight. Your heart stops bracing for impact and begins bracing for favor. Your shoulders lower as the load lifts and the new air fills your ribs. The letter replaces heaviness with a mantle that feels like home. People begin to treat you according to the truth of your name. Opportunities recognize your scent and follow your trail. The letter writes your identity on the doorposts of your path. You step toward a window and see the city in a softer light. Colors look honest and the day greets you like a loyal friend. The letter trained your eyes to notice goodness without flinching. Keep the flame bright as this chapter seals. Type Amen 1818 to fix your gains, and comment secured to lock the doorway. Your steps carry signatures of promise. A new rhythm hums under the floorboards of your days. Meetings land well, errands glide, and even traffic yields with odd kindness. The letter tuned the world around you to your correct tempo. Small surprises arrive like notes slid under your door. Each one confirms that alignment completed its circle around you. The letter becomes a living companion rather than a paper souvenir. Your gratitude rises without strain and rests like a shawl on your shoulders. You belong inside this ease because you paid for it with patience. The letter validated every quiet yes you chose in silence. The sun stretches across the last corner of the day in gentle gold. Peace grows thick enough to hold you like a seat by a window. The letter sets a lamp at your table that never burns out. You place the paper back into the box with careful hands. You know the words have already moved into your bloodstream and work from within. The box is now a witness to your turn and not a secret. Open your mouth softly and bless your next sunrise. Your night will carry instructions to your morning without drops. The letter guarantees safe transfer. Your stride tomorrow will match your soul today. Your voice will keep its calm and your choices will honor your design. The letter sealed the rhythm across days. Claim the seal and stand tall inside it. Type Amen 2020 to complete the cycle, and comment turnaround to stamp your day. The mantle fits and the season receives you. You rest now, not as escape but as proof of trust. Your bed acknowledges your victory and hugs your spine with honest relief. The letter watches over your sleep like a quiet guardian. Morning will arrive like a loyal friend with hot light in gentle hands. Your tasks will greet you like partners and not enemies. The letter already paid the toll for your passage. Archangel Michael says the gate is open and stays open for your assignment. You will not steal your own promise and you will not apologize for receiving it. The letter stands as a covenant between your design and your days. This is the story your life begins to tell without shouting. The proof will be visible in peace, in order, and in clean breakthroughs. The letter in that box turned the wheel and set you forward. My beloved child, breathe and feel the lift underneath your ribs. The current is moving you across to quiet ground with bright grass. The letter is now part of your name. Honor the work and keep your hands gentle and ready. Smile at the window and let the city smile back. The letter has written tomorrow in your favor. Seal it now and let nothing unwrite it. Type Amen 2424 to finish strong, and comment aligned forever to claim longevity. Your path is awake and your turnaround is living inside your steps. My beloved child, the hour continues like a river that discovered its true slope. The current is sure, the stones are steady, and your feet remember the route. The letter in the box breathes like a quiet engine under your day. A new glow hums in the corners you once ignored. Drawers and shelves carry a soft charge as if the air learned your name. The stillness is not empty because purpose fills the room like low music. You feel guidance working in the background with clean precision. Small nudges become visible roads and visible roads become favorable doors. Your steps lock into a rhythm that refuses confusion. Provision moves toward you with elegant timing. It travels without sirens yet arrives exactly when needed. The letter scheduled these arrivals with calm authority. Type Amen 333 to hold this steady lane, and comment aligned now to keep the window open. Your agreement is a key that fits the living lock. The door hears you and stays warm to your touch. Morning hours stretch wider than before as if the day grew elastic. You complete tasks with a centered breath and a clear gaze. The letter taught your time to honor you. A name drifts across your mind like sunlight moving across a wall. It carries the feeling of trustworthy partnership without noise. The letter underlines that name and files it where good things meet you. You speak less yet land more impact. Silence works for you because it carries proof rather than pressure. The letter tuned your voice to carry weight without strain. A forgotten note or message emerges with perfect gentleness. It contains a green light that matches your inner peace. The letter already rehearsed that meeting while you rested. Your surroundings learn your pace and choose to cooperate. Even delays convert into bridges that connect you to better timing. The letter rewards patience with accuracy that cannot miss. Type Amen 111 to lock clean momentum, and comment Ready to walk to anchor your stance. Agreement keeps the wheels oiled and moving. The day nods and stays friendly. You clear a small space on a surface and order follows that gesture. Papers sit straight and tools gather where they belong. The letter likes tidy floors because tidy floors welcome swift answers. Your body loosens the old flinch that came from false alarms. A calmer spine replaces the startle that once ruled your breathing. The letter installs peace like a long horizon in your chest. Messages from the right voices sound like clear bells. The wrong voices fade without conflict as if they turned down their own volume. The letter filters frequencies in your favor. A bright opportunity steps into view without costume. It looks simple because truth rarely needs decoration. The letter marks it as safe and invites you to step forward. Type Amen 777 to bless wise choices, and comment I choose clearly to secure discernment. Your yes has weight and your no has dignity. The path respects both. A memory returns but carries medicine rather than pain. It hands you understanding that upgrades your next action. The letter repurposes history into building material. You notice kindness tracking you through ordinary moments. Doors hold a few extra seconds and faces soften at the right corners. The letter arranged these details to restore your trust. You add a small habit that multiplies the rest of your week. 10 focused minutes become a seed that grows into strong hours. The letter likes seeds because seeds guarantee harvest. Your environment responds to gentle commands that you deliver with peace. Objects find their places and tasks line up in honest order. The letter promotes you to steward rather than struggler. Type Amen 8888 to confirm stewardship, and comment order in my days to keep systems loyal. Structure becomes a friend and not a cage. Flow and form begin to dance. You set a boundary that glows with quiet courage. Good people honor it and harmful patterns shrink away. The letter defends your gates without turning your heart cold. You forgive what tried to sabotage your rest and your sleep deepens. Dreams clear dust from old corners and draw new constellations. The letter paints your nights with directive stars. A needed resource lands softly where your hands can reach it. It arrives on time without drama because drama wastes fuel. The letter prefers smooth landings over loud arrivals. Your name carries new temperature wherever you enter. Rooms greet you with stabilized air and respectful silence. The letter polished your name until it opened doors by itself. Type Amen 2323 to safeguard your reputation, and comment new honor to keep your glow clean. Respect becomes natural and sustainable. Your presence turns heavy without harshness. You write one clear line that unlocks a project. That line holds the missing hinge that lets the door swing. The letter smiles as the panel moves without a squeak. You walk through and find tools sitting in the exact order you require. Each tool fits your hand and remembers your rhythm. The letter understood your craft and stocked the bench. You bless your progress without exaggeration. Evidence stacks like bricks and the wall rises straight. The letter prefers proof because proof silences old noise. A message from a distance reaches you with rare sincerity. It carries an open tone and a soft invitation. The letter already checked the roots and labeled them safe. Type Amen 1414 to seal safe connections, and comment true links to welcome sturdy bonds. Loyalty meets you without weight. You stand light yet anchored. A mild test appears to measure your new stance. You answer it with steady hands and a level gaze. The letter wrote your neat response in advance with quiet 1414. You feel the wind shift at your back and the road flatten under your feet. Tasks that once drained you now flow with low resistance. The letter removed gravel that never belonged under your shoes. Your calendar gains breath between commitments. Space arrives like fresh air through an open window. The letter teaches you to leave room for miracles to land. You see a sign in the afternoon that matches a promise in the letter. It is not loud yet it is exact. Assurance sets like gentle stone in your belly. Type Amen 444 to hold assurance, and comment peace confirmed to keep certainty warm. Your inside stops searching for permission. The day salutes your alignment. You place the box where light can touch it without glare. It becomes a witness rather than a secret. The letter continues working from within your bloodstream. You tidy a relationship without forcing a return. Clean closure chooses kindness and peace chooses timing. The letter refuses bargains that cost your dignity. New opportunities glance in and see a lighthouse rather than a bonfire. They approach because steady light promises safety. The letter trained your glow to travel far without fumes. You upgrade one small tool and the whole system lifts. A minor investment multiplies into a major ease. The letter knows where small levers move large doors. Type Amen 1010 to anchor upgrades, and comment better built to protect the lift. Improvement becomes a rhythm rather than a sprint. Your craft thanks you with results. You rest before you are empty and your strength refills clean. The pause becomes power rather than punishment. The letter teaches sustainable victory. You stop narrating old scarcity and the room grows larger. Possibility stretches its shoulders and stands near your desk. The letter rewrites the weather inside your words. A gentle idea knocks like a friendly neighbor. You open and find clarity standing with action in both hands. The letter smiles because it loves movers who breathe. You complete a loop and close it with gratitude. The day answers by opening another door in quiet sequence. The letter runs your life like elegant choreography. Type Amen 1515 to keep the choreography smooth, and comment still water to guard your inner lake. Calm speeds you more than hurry. grace wastes no motion. Your attention sharpens without strain and your results follow. Focus becomes a faithful companion that does not scold. The letter disciplines your gaze with kindness. The evening arrives with clean edges and soft color. You release the day like a kite you safely bring down. The letter stores the wind for tomorrow. You wake into a morning that recognizes you. Coffee tastes like confidence and the mirror returns respect. The letter holds the frame where your day hangs straight. A quiet door that once stuck now opens with 2 fingers. The path beyond looks familiar yet newly lit. The letter returns stolen ease without ceremony. Type Amen 1717 to retain ease, and comment open path to fix the lane. Friction bows out of your schedule. Your breath walks in bright shoes. You review your promises and feel them choose you back. Commitments that fit your core settle without wobble. The letter honors kept words with multiplied trust. Small confirmations arrive like postcards from a generous future. They nod at you from corners and drift through your tasks. The letter arranges these notes to keep your courage fed. You clean your workspace and your thoughts obey the new order. Clarity lines up in neat rows and waits for your signal. The letter loves clear tables because clear tables speed miracles. You enjoy humble abundance that does not shout. Enough arrives and stays enough without slipping into excess. The letter rejects waste and crowns sufficiency. Type Amen 1212 to bless sufficiency, and comment full and focused to honor balance. Plenty serves purpose under your hand. The bowl holds without cracks. A final nudge points you toward a meeting that matters. You step in with light shoulders and steady eyes. The letter pre-warmed the room with favor. Words land well and truth travels without armor. Agreement meets you in the middle and shakes your hand. The letter signs the page where both sides breathe easy. Archangel Michael says the corridor ahead remains guarded and clear. Protection stands like calm sentries who nod as you pass. The letter authorized that passage before your feet touched the floor. You return home stronger without needing to prove it. Quiet winds line your shelf like clean trophies. The letter prefers shelves to spotlights because shelves hold for years. Type Amen 999 to finalize this stretch, and comment turned for good to stamp the chapter. The seal hardens and the road stays true. Your feet memorize victory. As night lays its gentle cover, the box rests like a loyal witness. It knows the words have moved inside your steps for good. The letter continues to turn the wheel with silent power. You breathe, you bless, and you close your eyes without armor. Sleep wraps you like a calm river and carries you to morning. The letter keeps watch and hums your name.